Yeah, we be out here,
Mm-hmm.
getting back into some more like regular scheduled recordings, right? Some more.
Trying to.
Oh my god, it is a hassle, but summertime is always the worst time to do stuff. So, but we out here, right? There's a lot of things happening anime wise. Is that a removable tattoo of Captain America or is that a permanent tattoo?
No, that's a removable one.
Okay. But
Little sister was over last night, so yeah.
um, so a lot of things in anime happening. Let's get that out the way. Chainsaw Man, the adaptation starts, I think, October, and the trailer just came out. Have you seen the trailer?
I haven't seen the trailer, but I want
Oh,
the dog.
wait, no, that's not how that works. I guess I'll actually we can actually react to it, or more you can than I. They actually have two trailer. No, hold up. So they're in theory three whole trailers out. So
Right.
ah, the thing.
13年前
Okay.
アメリカで銃を使った大きなテロが起こったの。
If you ever need me to pause it, let me know. Just because like the words travel fast, and I don't know how good your reading is compared to mine.
その発すんなら死ね
And I don't know what the other two are. I think they're more
So,
or less the same.
r-
Yeah, they. Ooh, nope. This one is not. This one's a little bit different.
okay.
And then the other one's like the exact same. Damn. Nah. Hold up. Give me just one moment. I know these are some dirty ass dishes, but damn, does this look clean? Like shit. I can tell it was some either like curry or damn. Mappa does great and excellent work. Yeah. So have you read the manga?
Not. I was gonna say I've read synopsis. I haven't read
Oh,
like
you
the
poor
actual manga.
bastard!
I haven't. I don't. I don't read manga.
Fuck
I typically don't.
fuck you.
I know. I know.
Fuck you. All right, so
I.
here's where you definitely should, especially seeing how like when we did I forget which one of the like anime episodes you're like yeah no Chainsaw Man it's like the Yakuza and Tekken combined. I was like ooh I gotta get into that shit right, and then my ass went and bought the manga. Like I have the manga hidden. Orale, what's
Hey,
up,
what's up,
Poppy,
Sage?
with the white background and whatnot? Where
Um.
we are talking about the Chainsaw Man
Chains.
trailers. We actually like just saw them, kind of breaking them down. So, um, what I am going to say that's not spoilers. The chainsaw sound at the end is really important, story wise.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a thing with the chainsaw demon that I'm not gonna say because it's spoilers and then it's gonna ruin it for a lot of people. Um, but you have humans in this world, you have demons, and you have fiends. Fiends aren't fully powered demons, which is what power is. Power is a fiend, and there's almost like Bleach, which I didn't know until like a day or two ago, that there's a constant cycle of regenerate, not regeneration, but rebirth with the demons, right? If you die in the real world, you go into hell, and then when you die in hell, you come to the real world. but it's only for demons, which is almost like Soul Society. Like if you die in Soul Society, you'll come back to the real world. When you die in the real world, unless you go to like hell, then you go to Soul Society and yada yada yada. Which I thought was actually really cool.
It's pretty much just a soul transfer cycle.
Yeah, basically, um, and like the crisp and cleanness of the trailer is just gonna like it shows that Mappa does care, and the story is wild. The
So just judging. Oh, sorry, I didn't know if you were finished
no
or
no
not.
go,
So
go
just
ahead.
judging based off the trailer, I'm gonna give it right now, and of course I'm gonna watch it and give it a good. How can I say it? Open-minded watch, but I give it a 7 out of 10 right now. The anime style reminds me a lot of the Devil May Cry anime.
Mm,
There we go.
It
mm.
does. It just like I don't want to say just with more gore because it could be like a little bit more or less just on some spots, but it
No,
also reminds me of this
it's gonna
movie
have a
I
good amount
watched.
of gore.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it is. I just how can I say in comparison to the Devil May Cry anime, I don't know if it was if I don't know where Devil May Cry paired with that, but the anime style is similar, and it also the beginning, the way they set it up, reminds me of this live action Japanese movie that I watched. I forget the name, and a lot of people consider it bootleg, but the plot was pretty much similar. How it starts off nice and it pretty much eases into what it really is. You know what I mean? Because it started off nice, like showing a family, showing a bunch of high design of the family life and or just like a relationship as with the couple right there, and then boom, you get hit with this is what's gonna happen. Throw it in your face. But like I said, all in all, I liked it and I look forward to it. And I know you can give me all the slack you want all day long by not
Huh?
reading manga. I just do not have the tools at my disposal to read manga the way I want to.
Fuck you mean? Shonen Jump
I
has
don't
it.
have
$2.99 a
the
month.
tools, bro. It, exactly, that's money, bro.
True. It's better than buying each manga, which is like $10 each at least.
Better, I mean, yes, true. But have you not seen my pop figure uh, collection? I gotta keep that thing on. I gotta keep it 100.
Sacrifices, man.
That first shelf, that first section of the shelf, each one of those volumes until it gets small for Sweat and Soap.
Mm-hmm.
But each one of those volumes is $20.
Yeah.
I have
Well, without
one, two, hold on, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
without showing the wall, I got more recently, so we ain't we ain't gonna go
Show the
there.
wall, bro.
What?
Show the wall, bro.
Show the
He
wall?
he kind of can't due to personal things, house
Mm-hmm.
decorative
Oh.
status. Um,
Yeah, cause I mean all I'm gonna say without going too far into it is that the wall is so full now that I had to use other spots in my recording room and my living room to uh to put my stuff.
Ooh.
Damn.
Yeah. I got like what, one, two, three, four right in front of me. I got the whole living room, shelves full, and then there's still my wall where I constantly have to redo it and make room. I just got four of them yesterday. I got Love and Thunder pops.
Nice. I actually might
Okay.
I might rearrange my room in the near future and literally just switch this. So my closet door that like has the brightest light because it's my closet door and then the
Mm-hmm.
door to the hallway. I might switch them so and then all the posters are back here and then I'll be
Yeah, and
facing
then
this wall.
and then a lot of stuff ended up in the baby room now because with me having a boy, trying to keep up that Marvel theme. And I even got,
Gotta
I
get
even
you
had to
good,
get,
my boy.
I even had to get rid of, if you could see behind me, the entertainment center that used to be back there.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
But I don't know what else is on the table for discussion, but I'm gonna bring something to the table
Oh,
because it's brand new.
Okay.
This is gonna be some bittersweet news. I started watching Fire Force.
Yes.
Oh, you poor child.
I did.
Okay.
I,
I
s-
need to get
I
back
was
into
at.
watching
Season
Fire
one
Force.
or season two?
Oh no, of course, start season 1. You
No,
know.
no, no. Are you on season one or are you on
Oh
season
no,
two?
still season 1. I'm on
Okay.
episode 4. Like I'm brand new. Like I just started like the other day. I'll watch like the first 4 episodes for falling asleep at my little brother's new apartment. Um, but yeah, I like it, but I'm trying to get into it. It didn't really connect with me. It didn't really have an instant connection like JoJo's did.
Bitch, you haven't even finished part one.
What?
You haven't even finished part one of JoJo's.
Yes, I have.
When? I was live like
Weeks
what?
ago.
So what part of JoJo's are you on right now?
2. I'm on part 2. I tried telling you that. I'm not on part 3 where he comes back because I haven't gotten that far yet. But I'm on part 2.
No spoilers.
Even though JoJo's is
I'm
like
not. I'm
40
not.
years old.
I'm not doing. No, no, no. I'm not doing any spoilers. I'm just saying I'm on part 2. I've got through part 1.
Okay.
Even my brother went through part 1. He was just like, "I'm gonna check this out because you said it was good because you said your friend. It's like your friend's best. His most favorite." And he tried it out, and him and I we're kind of at odds right now because he was like, "Yeah, this Jonathan Joestar is he's pretty great," and I'm just like, "Yeah, I'm Team Dio, bro," and he was just like, "You would." Because I'm telling you, other than Dragon Ball, which Dragon Ball and Naruto, a little bit of Naruto being an exception, I'm always like team villain and he's always team hero. So that's just how it be.
Do you like Endeavor from My Hero Academia?
Do I like Endeavor?
Mm-hmm.
I actually find Endeavor a little annoying.
Really?
Yeah.
Same voice
Still
actor.
has morals. Don't be trying to come for him like that. I heard that shit. He still has morals.
Oh no no no
No,
no
like
no no! No,
it,
I'm not calling him like the villain, but what I am saying is that like it's the same voice actor. That's why. Because if you like
right.
Endeavor because of the voice acting, then you're also gonna like Dio because it's the same voice actor, and that guy is in like a lot of things.
Oh, I'm pretty sure. I just think that voice actor did a better job as Dio than he does as Endeavor. I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't really like Endeavor that much.
He he doesn't change his voice.
I
It's
know
the
he doesn't change
exact
his voice.
same
It's not.
voice every
It's
time.
not. It's not the voice. It's the personality attached to the voice.
You know he does Dante in Black Clover, right?
I did not know that one.
Yeah.
Gosh, now I gotta go look it up. Cause thing is I was watching. I gotta go look it up because I was watching My Hero Academia and I was actually getting into like the second season when I was working for that maintenance company. I don't know if I've told you guys about. But when I was working for the maintenance company, my and I don't mean this a certain way, but my coworker, my partner, he was the one into My Hero, and he was the one like, "Hey, come watch it with me." I'm like, "Oh, okay, sure." So now I gotta look up some of the characters, not because I don't know who they are. I'm just bad with names.
Okay.
Well, seeing how we kind of transitioned it into my hero thing a little bit more seamlessly, I actually saw this through another TikToker,
I mean,
and he asked this question on his
Yeah.
podcast: Lemillion or Toto? Who y'all got?
who?
Toto
Toto.
from JJK, the big beefy Dwayne the Rock Johnson looking dude, or Lemillion from My Hero Academia. But seeing how you actually just said season 2, I don't think Lemillion gets introduced till season 3 or 4. Damn. Catch up.
Still, my thing is I don't. My thing is, I know it seems very, how can I say it, judgy, but I will pick JJ characters over My Hero Academia characters almost any day. That's just who I am. And don't get me wrong. There's a lot of My Hero Academia characters I like of course Mountain Lady, Midnight. I see you nodding your head. I think you see the catching on to the theme.
We caught the thing.
No, but actually, the character that's a hero that I like the most is actually Shota. I don't know if he's the hero or he's a hero or not. If he's a good guy or not. No. Shota Asuwa or Aizawa.
Oh, Aizawa, the teacher.
Aizawa, yes, the teacher. I like him a lot because he gives me what is it, Shikamaru vibes.
Because that's what he is.
I fucking hate you right now. You said I was like, Todoroki?
No, Aizawa, he gives me Shikamaru vibes.
Yeah, I could see the resemblance, like, from the first moment he was introduced on screen. Like, yeah, he can go above and beyond, but he also knows to stay within his limits. And
yes.
He only goes all out, I think, season 1, when they're being attacked at one of the training camps. And then he, like, because he's the only teacher there, it was him and 13, but she specializes in rescuing, and Aizawa is more of like a capture and reconnaissance. So like they're not brawler type heroes. They're not like fist first, like, hey, let's protect everyone. It's like a, hey, let me try and do this shit like Batman style in the dark, and then what happened.
Yeah, but no, I'd have to say, I'm still more so team villain with Toga, Dobby, and All For One.
So, do any one of us have any hot takes? Or do I have to start this?
Go ahead.
I mean, I wanted to talk about One Piece. Why you guys should get into it, especially Sousa after I saw his video on TikTok. I've been lurking, but
Oh, bitch, you missed out like a lot. So, whenever I go live on TikTok, right, I'll throw up like my top 20 list. It's my personal top 20 list. I know Shadow's seen it because he hops on.
That stirs the controversy stick every time you hop on live.
Yeah. Where's Hunter x Hunter? I dropped it, but I know what happens. Like thank you, Anime Balls Deep. Another shout out to them because they kind of ruined Hunter x Hunter for me, but like I kind of didn't care because I had already dropped it. So it was them, and there was another YouTube channel that did a huge. They did like 5 deep dives on Hunter x Hunter. They did one of the overall story, and then one of like they kind of glossed over certain characters, and then they did like deep dives into characters. I was like, oh yeah, I'll just watch this. It was all in all like not even 10 hours, which is less than I would have spent watching Hunter x Hunter. So yeah. But to One Piece.
I mean,
right?
do we get into? No, go ahead. Talk about One Piece. Then I'm gonna bring something else up. So go ahead. Go.
So
I'm just saying, you should definitely hop on the ship because shit is real. All right, my man Luffy, he taking dubs out here. I'm just saying, he just got 2 bodies. His man Zoro putting in that fucking work.
Zoro died?
All right. Straw Hat Gang 2022 to 2023. I'm just saying. Gang.
But so I remember like starting to watch with my girl, and we were just like binge watching it. But yeah, me and my girl, we were binging One Piece like crazy, right? We were watching roughly 10 episodes a day every time that we watched, and we got past Arlong Park, Nami joined, Sanji joined, Chopper joined, and then we get to go into Alabasta, like the whole Baroque works, and then leading into Alabasta and whatnot. And then it just got really slow after that, like really slow, really dragging its feet, which is something that like I despise. Like I hate that shit. I don't like my draggy anime. I don't like draggy manga. I continue. If you have set the pace, stay there. Don't start doing this. Because to me, like you're going, what would be roughly considered like halftime in like musician talk. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a steady pace. Now 1, 2. It just gets slower and slower, and that's not something that I find enjoyable. And so me and my girl, like we just kind of stopped watching because like nothing was happening for episodes. These people are just wandering the desert and nothing is happening. And then they introduce like this dude that's trying to like murk Ace, and he got 2 kids, and then nothing's still happening. 4 episodes later, just more and more cringe. I'm like, I don't care for this. Like this.
Okay, so
funny.
you do realize there are like actual filler episodes in One Piece,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah. You gotta search up the guide and just skip the filler.
I know, but I don't want to. See that's probably the difference between you, me, and Shadow. If I'm watching something, I'm gonna watch that bitch beginning to end. But yeah, that's the thing with me when it comes to watching anime. I would prefer watching it beginning to end.
Right.
But because like it's so bad. But ever since I think his name's Mr. Razor Sharp. He's been a mutual for a while. He stepped away from the app.
He's a mutual of mine too.
And he was like, "Dude, this is a very disingenuous take." I'm like, "It's not a disingenuous take when it's my take." Like I think One Piece.
Well, then
great.
again, the reason why hold on, I'm gonna interject and say the reason why I do not talk about anime or comics or just Marvel and DC, they originated from comics. So when I say comics, you also know I'm referring to the movies and the shows and all that too. But the whole reason why I don't put that stuff on TikTok is because with all the thousands of people out there, you're gonna get backlash from somebody. You're always gonna have someone that disagrees with you and all that. And our accounts are not built like, how can I say it, comics related, old Brother Battle, King Lion, and some of these other people that have like 5 to 10 to 10 plus thousand follower base that pretty much has a big community because with everything's a numbers game on that app. So that's why I don't say anything on how I feel about anything. Now, the only time I've ever done it is I'll be like, hey, I like this character because of this and this, but I'm not comparing to other characters. I'm not comparing to anything. It's just when I was watching it, who I liked. Other than that, I don't talk. If you notice, I don't use my TikTok to talk about anime or comics anymore because the communities are so toxic and the genuine people do not outweigh the toxicity. So I pretty much was just like, no, social media and internet's toxic. People are not allowed to have an opinion. They're just supposed to freaking agree with everybody else, with the masses, or drop the M if you know what if you catch what I'm putting down. Yeah. So I commend both of you for still being in the race and talking about anime and comics and manga and all that on your platforms and your social medias, and I really support. I support you too, but I will not be talking about it anymore.
I mean, I understand. I mean, people are fucking toxic, but again, I got toxicity that I just let it sit there and boil over. So if somebody try me, I'm just ready to go. And maybe
No, I see how you be. And I'm just like, oh, someone gonna get it today. It's hashtag run the fade day.
It's Kiyoshi's day every day.
I love it, because the thing is that, granted, yes, it's not a matter of being a pacifist or just trying to avoid conflict. It's just I have no point of, wanting to personally be a part of any social media conflict, especially when I know when I close the app, they have absolutely no qualms in my life. However, seeing y'all, especially you, Sage, because you run the fade a little bit more than Sousa compared to what I see. I love it. It's like primetime entertainment. It's like HBO. It's like an HBO special without having to pay a subscription. I'm just saying,
But that's what my content is. I mean,
and
you
I
guys
love
know
it.
since day one, y'all are gonna get what y'all are gonna get because I'm not gonna try and switch up who I am just to put out content because it's my page and it's supposed to represent me. So
Hey,
why
since
would
we're
I
on the
think?
since we're on this topic right now, I'm gonna bring it up so you can cut it if you want. But weren't you a victim of cancel culture recently?
Me or him?
Oh,
You, Sosa.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, he did get hit. I kind
The
of
water bottle gets thrown behind him like
Oh
you just had to bring it up.
no, it man, fuck. So here's what I'm gonna say about that. Right, part of it was a trap, and I fell for it. But I had set so many other traps and seen how other people react to certain things. I wasn't paying attention to something, and then someone decided to call me out when I'm making like a solid statement, being like, "Hey, as of this day, don't fucks with them. Don't talk to me about them. Like I'm just saying no, so y'all don't ask me questions later." And someone's like, "Oh, well, like this is the second time we've had a problem with the female." I'm like, "Yo, you can go fuck yourself."
Yeah, we just gonna Will Smith it and be like, keep our crew's name out your mouth. It's just
Yeah,
that's just how it be.
it it is what it is. But moving on and away from that,
Yes.
Naruto Shippuden is poorly written.
I mean, I slightly disagree. Slightly.
Okay,
I I slightly disagree
okay.
because I see what they were trying to execute, and I do feel as though there are a lot of points that executed well, and I kind of feel like it could have been executed better. Um, but it was hard. Like me watching it because I have seen the whole thing. Not, I mean, yes, with filler, but I don't remember with the filler. I just remember the high points.
Don't worry
Um,
about the filler. No one cares for filler.
but my thing is I kind of feel like um Shippuden and DBZ fell into the same trap of it not being as good as what the creator, not as good, I won't say as good, but it not wanting to be the story that the creator wanted because of the fan bases. Because I mean, it's 2022. We're gonna see, and I'm mentioning this. I'm gonna bring it full circle. I promise. Um, it's 2022, and we're finally gonna get a movie to where it's mainly Gohan based. But I kind of feel like it's gonna get a similar backlash, like
It
you
has.
know the Cell Saga did, where like everybody enjoyed the Cell Saga and they liked it for the moments that it has, but they didn't want Gohan carrying on the torch. Therefore, I feel like especially with a lot of things compared to like with Sasuke, he could have been so much better as the villain that the creator wanted him to be compared to the redeemed hero that the fans wanted him to be. That's just what I'm saying right there.
So on the topic of Sasuke being like this redemption hero like Vegeta, um, honestly, I get it because in the very beginning, because obviously like they're kids when we first
Yeah.
meet them in OG Naruto, and like you can see that like Sasuke does to a level care
Mhm.
because like he ended up like kind of sacrificing himself to help save Naruto at one point, right? And from there, like there was a little bit more teamwork, a little bit more camaraderie, but and then after the Chunin exam, like you actually during the Chunin exam, you see him change in character basically. Like you see him fully go to the dark side. Like he was tempted to
Mhm.
go to the dark side and he fell for it. Um,
Mhm.
and I think from then on, people were like, no, we need him to come back. He needs to be back. It's Sasuke Uchiha, yada yada. Like we just want Poppy back, kind of situation. And then you have Baruto,
Mhm.
which I refuse to acknowledge because I refuse to acknowledge it. I acknowledge Naruto the last movie, but Baruto I refuse to acknowledge.
So like I said, this is just a small thing of disagreeing. I will not disregard all of Boruto. There are certain moments where I will, but only because it makes sense when you're comparing where the story began to where the story is now. Because whether we like it or not, Naruto did continue after Shippuden. And some of the things that have happened in Boruto, granted a lot of it that we don't like, it's still
So
it's
the
like
spinoff
it's
started
like not
with someone else. It wasn't Kishimoto. It was someone else entirely.
no, and I know that, but what I'm saying is that when you're reading a story in my book and you're not taking some of the the last chapter or what I say Baruto into account, it's kind of like disregarding the ending of a book. You know what I mean? It's just that's just
I got
how
my ending to the book, and then they made a spinoff that no one asked for,
I know, but come on, you know we were gonna get a
and then
third.
make it
You
a
know we were
monthly.
gonna get
Hold
an
on,
A.
and then make it a monthly manga. Like it's a once a month, so it's 12 chapters a year, but make it a weekly anime.
Naruto or slash what happened between Naruto and Kurama because I did see part of the manga on that too. I'm just saying when it comes to storytelling wise, I can't disregard something that's already there.
I mean, yeah, it's there, and even though Boruto's not the best, I think we can all agree. Like you said, there are high points. I mean,
Now, keep in mind when I say high points, that does not translate to good points. I'm just
no,
saying they're
no,
significant.
yeah, they've had significant moments, a lot of significant moments, but like at the same time, they've had a few good points. They've had a few,
Yeah.
especially besides animation wise, because I admit, I'll say this: the story could be trash about the next story arc or so,
Mhm.
and it's a major thing. You just sitting there like, did God just really just shit on us all making this anime? Literally, Sasuke and Naruto versus Momoshiki. We were all like, who did this shit? We ain't have that. The closest thing that I honestly could say that we had to that was either Naruto versus Sasuke or Obito versus Kakashi or
Right.
Madara versus God. Out of those three fights, but still, it don't compare to what we saw. And hashtag Storm 5 needs to come out because uh yeah, that new Rasengan that we saw before the sad day hit,
Mhm.
that was sweet. I'm just saying.
Who who's the better big brother, Ace, which is Luffy's big brother from One Piece, or Itachi, Sasuke's older brother?
So
Ace.
I want to say at point I'm trying to say this right. At face blank value or blank face value, I would have to say Ace. I would. But when you start to dive down and dissect the ulterior motives of Itachi compared to the situation and how he went about it and how He's always telling his little brother, like, you just don't understand until, how can I say it? Not really Sasuke, but more so it's revealed to the viewer before the character as to why he is the way he is or was the way he was before, Sasuke realized it. I I kind of like Itachi more than Ace on the basis that I relate to Itachi more than Ace. And by saying that is that there's a lot of things that went on, and I know this is really taking like a personal dissection to it. There's a lot of things that went on in my personal life that, granted, I'm not going to talk about it, but I went about it without even realizing it because I wasn't, how can I say it, into Naruto at that point in time. But I pretty much went along with it similarly to how Itachi handled it and pretty much covered things for Sasuke while still bullying him and still, checking him in his place. Because honestly, it's kind of like the same way I went about things when it came to real life matters with my own little brother. I wasn't like the Ace figure, I was more like an Itachi figure, just not as extreme.
So you
So,
believe in keeping your brother in check and not traumatizing him. Okay. Okay.
yes,
Okay.
but at the same time, you know,
A little trauma is needed. I'm just
it
saying.
is because if you're gonna shield him from everything, there's no personal growth.
Facts.
You got traumatized in the right way.
Oh, I used to bully my little brother. Jeez, it ain't even funny, man. I used to be like, "Run these hands, little one."
But I would say Ace all the way through, similar to what you said, because I actually find myself in Ace's situation because he's the oldest. Now, no, I don't know when the fuck I'm gonna die. But for those who don't know, I actually have two little brothers. I have one full blood brother, and then I have another one, but that's a different story for a different time.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I have two younger siblings too, a little brother and a little sister, but I don't I do not engage with any interaction with my little sister unless I absolutely have to. So my brother and I, we kind of have the stronger bond right now.
but yeah, Ace, he was like, we're all on the same page. We're all
I thought you
kids.
were gonna say we're
Just
all in this together. I'd be like, nope, wrong,
no,
nope,
no.
nope.
I was not. I was not saying that. I just said, we're all on the same page. We're kids. We want to be pirates when we grow up. That type of ordeal. That's how me and my brothers are. You know, and then turn around, get separated. Well, one out of the three gets separated because, of course, not the same mom, but the same dad, and that conflict. Anyway, pretty much when it comes down to it, and you guys know this regardless, but I know that my little brother truly understands the extent at what I'm gonna do to make sure that he's okay. It don't fucking matter. All right, my parents, literally, my mom got mad at me because my dad, we were on base, we got haircuts, right? But my brother had a heat. I mean, he passed out from heat. So he kept him on base and then sent me to walk home. I was like, cool. Long as he's okay, I don't give a fuck. I'm just that type of person. Long as my people are okay, I don't care. But my little brother that I personally grew up with his entire life, sure, I was hard on him, very much so. We've gone to war, we still do. And we have our own little battles and whatnot. But he knows that at the end of the day, I'ma do what needs to get done. And that's just the pure uncut version without being gory or into full details on what I will possibly, if not will, do to make sure that he's okay. I'm just, it's not gonna go
I'm not gonna let that shit slide. Now Ace in his situation, he was like, Luffy, just go home. This don't concern you. This is because my bloodline says this. And Luffy was like, nah, fuck that. But once Ace got free before he died, literally, he was running the hands and was like, I'm not just fighting for my own life at this point. I could die if my little brother's okay. And that's literally what the fuck happened. That's literally exactly what happened. And I'm sorry for the spoilers, but when you get to the war arc, because everybody makes jokes about the whole Ace being a donut. So that means you've seen the photos. So let me clear up what that photo is really telling you. Luffy was supposed to die by Akainu. And what did Ace? He jumped in front of that shit and was like, nah, you came to kill me, but you want to turn on him because he set me free? Nah, fuck that. I'm going to just have to sit here and take this L. I'm going to die. Regardless. Whether it was the execution that you guys wanted to do with drill and ceremony, but nah, you have to touch him? He said, nah, fuck the fact that I'm a part of the White Bear Pirates. At the end of the day, my day one is my little brother. So I'm gonna do the shit that I need to do to make sure that he gets to live and have a good story. And that's literally what Ace did.
Samurai Jack versus Samurai Afro Samurai. Who you got?
It's Afro. Don't even ask that question. It's Afro. It just is what it is. It's Afro.
Yeah, it's Afro Samurai. Just don't.
Well,
We're not even gonna go there. Next.
See, even Shadow said it. I mean,
I figured I'd try to be a little bit divisive, but y'all was like, nah. We staying with the anime on this one. Like, Samurai Jack is good, but like, give me the black man with Samuel L. Jackson screaming mother ever, like every
it's
10
not
seconds.
just because of that. Nah, let's be honest. When it comes to swordsman, let's be honest here. Jack can kill people. He has no intent on doing that shit. Afro Samurai is the same way how I be operating, just like how
I'm gonna be out of pocket. I might get sent to the corner on this one, but I'm gonna say it. Samurai Jack, I missed to steal your girl. Afro Samurai, I missed to steal your girl and do your mama. So it is what it is.
That's not gonna get you sent to the corner because that's the honest to God truth. This man literally fucked
when Sage and I agree.
He literally fucked the assassin that was trying to kill him. And then she turned and was like, I'm sorry, I'm supposed to kill you, but you know, I've changed my mind. And then she get murked 2 seconds later. He's like, nah, see, I wasn't just in this for my dad's headband. Now I gotta get a vengeance just because.
Yeah, Sousa, don't you know when Sage and I agree on something and combine forces, it is not to be reckoned with?
He's already turning to the corner. It's like,
yeah, he is, and he don't have Juju here to play the buffer.
I don't have Juju. I don't have Gypsy. I'm by myself. So like y'all not wrong. I mean y'all are kind of out of pocket, and it's like, yeah. So Mr. Steal Your Girl and your mom. What?
I mean that's literally what he did.
All right, can we please get the next hot take?
I've yet to see the trailer yet. But I was there that weekend and I missed the panel. I was very upset. But Panty and Stocking Season 2 is a real thing, and I just need for everybody to love and respect that.
Alright, so I can't believe I'm typing this into my Google thing right now.
You don't know what Panty and Stocking is?
Oh, no. I know that you, the massive, like, Simp Lord,
Sim Nation over there, just pointing down there for camera references for when this hits video later.
want to see the trailer.
So I got a hot take, and we haven't really talked about it, but I don't know if we're gonna wait for yours or if we're gonna talk about mine.
Go ahead and talk about yours while I try and find this trailer.
Have y'all seen the trailer for the new Dragon Ball movie?
Yeah, it's very much a Gohan and Piccolo centered.
Yes, yes, it is. And what I've seen are people like are 50-50 on it. But what's y'all's opinion on it?
The Dragon Ball.
Motherfucker, if I try and show this, we gonna be like canceled instantly. What? Oh no, never mind.
What are we being?
It was some. It was sorry. No, I saw like a very weird, like naughty look to be fan art. Apparently, my bad. I just went above and beyond Plus Ultra without like fully realizing what was happening.
I mean, Rule 34 does exist.
How about you not?
I'm trying to figure out where did we just go, because I made one statement, then we would land to another. So I'm a little bit.
So he tried to search up something. He found fan art of it instead of the actual thing that looked bad, and that was going
I'm
on.
cutting this part out.
No, yeah, go ahead.
Pause. He said what now? Hold on. I apologize.
You said Cap.
No.
Deemed
Hold on.
problematic in 30 different ways
Yep.
by terminally online children who don't even like the medium to begin.
Who says that we don't like anime? Like that's what this whole podcast is based on. Who says that we don't like anime?
So I don't think he was saying that. No. I don't think he was saying that we don't like anime. I think he was saying that we don't like that type of anime.
The anime is anime. Like
That theme. The theme, basically. He was making a reference to the theme, not to the.
I never saw season 1, so I can't like fully deep dive
You
into
gotta watch.
it.
You
And
gotta watch it.
motherfucker, where my iPad at? Hold on, give me a moment.
It's not that long, bro. You can sacrifice a few.
Yeah.
It's not that long.
You're gonna need some of them Dr. Strange powers to read through all the stuff you need to read through.
Oh my god. Oh.
Oh, que la chinga. Is that through GameStop?
Crunchyroll. I literally just
What?
opened up Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll. Well, my thing is when it comes available for GameStop, though, if it does.
It says
Yeah.
exclusive. Crunchyroll store, Fire Force exclusive.
Oh, yeah.
So what am I? All right. So on my watch list, I have Citrus, which is a girl's love. So if you don't, it's a lesbian anime / manga.
Orange juice.
The great Jahi will not be defeated, but I'm not gonna touch that right now. Blade
Good
Runner
job.
Black Lotus, I haven't touched it yet. Misfit of Demon Academy, How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. Overlord, which I have ready to watch.
I've seen that one.
I don't know why Tsundere Children is here, and Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai.
Because it's dubbed on Crunchyroll.
It's not dubbed on Netflix, but it's dubbed on Crunchyroll.
No, there's an anime that surprising enough, my lady is seeing it pretty much like from beginning to end, and I think it's like called Snow White something. I don't know. I just think Snow White with the red hair. I don't know.
Snow White with the red hair.
Yeah, she saw that one. She was talking to me about it, and I was just like, I tried getting into it. It
I
wasn't
couldn't.
for me. It wasn't for me, but it's not that I didn't.
I just
It's not like I didn't not. How can I say it? I don't personally like it, but I still give it admiration because like she
don't.
started watching a lot more anime because she watched it. So everyone's got to have their starting point.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
It's very much like Damsel in Distress 24/7 365. I'm not for that. And you're the MC? Yeah, no, that's not for me.
But aren't you a
Like
damsel in distress?
Fruits Basket is a better rom com, like better romantic story. It leaps
Did
and
you hear
bounds. Yeah, I
did you
heard
hear
you.
what I said?
I heard you. I heard you, little punk ass bitch. Oh, I'm a
Oh,
damsel in
I'm the punk
distress.
ass bitch.
Yeah.
I swear, I mean, a couple weeks ago you were looking like the damsel in distress, but I ain't gonna go there.
If I don't have a trunk nearby, I will send you to Jesus. Um.
Hey,
Mm.
Sage, you want to see something funny?
Kaguya-sama Love is War. Top tier. I love it.
Hey,
Top tier.
hey, Sage, you want to see something funny?
Sure. Before I get into Love is War,
Hey, Sousa, guess what?
Mm.
Guess what?
Mm.
Come on, guess what?
I ain't getting shit. You're gonna tell me
You,
what it is.
you lost the game.
You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
I hope that stays in the recording.
I know why you said that. I know why you said that. Because every time someone goes and like types it on their thing, I'm like, mira, yo tengo dyslexia. So
Pero see?
And then they're like, oh, haha, you're funny. I like this. I'm like, yeah, I'm hilarious. Yeah, Love is War. Sage.
okay. So
Yeah, talk
'cause
about it.
that's my forte. That's my domain right there. Let me my
Domain
expertise.
expansion.
Oh, of course, Um, so season 1 was alright, and season 2 was definitely good. But let's talk about season 3. Okay, season 3, we finally got to it, and I might say I was pissed off at the ending, but at the same time, I'm kind of okay with it.
There's a movie
Um,
that's gonna come out to wrap up the story. Because there's like X amount of chapters after the end of season 3.
Oh, I know what you're referring to.
Oh,
Now,
hold on,
haven't seen it, but
the intros. Can we talk about the intros? It's one dude. It's one like light skinned motherfucker that he does it, and it's every single time. Mwah, it is glorious. Love is war. Bum 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 da da bum bum. It's really good. It's really one guy did. It's the same guy that the one guy that does the first one. He does all three. But he has a different feature each time.
I mean, they just dropped bangers. The story was good, even though it's supposed to be comedy. It was overall good, and it had me on the edge of my.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I do admit it shouldn't have taken so long for character development, but they decided, okay, season 3, we have to wrap this up. So let's focus on character development and give it actual rom-com taste that it was supposed to be.
See, my only plight with season 3 was that because I binged it like season 1, 2, 3, and then by the time I caught up, we were like I think 4 or 5 episodes missing from like season 3, so I was like halfway there. And then when I got to season 3, it just felt weird because the voice actor to the student body president, he like started talking differently, and I wasn't a fan of that at all. Not a fan. I thought they changed voice actors, like what they did with Shield Hero, which rest in peace to Billy. Cancer sucks. Because he passed away 3 months ago, something like that. And he's like very prolific. He did Now For Me. He did Josuke Higashikata, and like a whole like slew of people. And like when season 3 started for Kaguya-sama, I was like, oh, this is a little bit weird. Why does this sound weird? But
because the maturity, they had shift tones, because at first when you look at it, most of it was comedic value. Yeah, the boy likes the girl, uh high school, just trying to navigate through, but it was the tone. But because they needed to wrap it up and like get down to the gritty, that's why they shifted his tone of voice with him being more direct and actually trying to think about it. Because us men, I admit, we suck at masking when it comes to love interest. We just do.
Honestly, I thoroughly enjoyed the show. I didn't think that I was gonna like it because my girl showed me the hell is it? She showed me Fruits Basket first, and I just like wasn't a fan of it. I didn't find it entertaining at all. But then when her sister was like, "No, Sousa, you're gonna like Kaguya-sama. It's very cute." I was like, I'll give it a chance. Hooked immediately. Great story, great pacing. Classroom of the Elite, mid. Like, it's enjoyable to watch, but